Have you ever wondered how the rich keep getting richer? Even when the economy crashes, even when everyone else is struggling. It's not luck, it's not magic, it's strategy. In this video, I'll show you the shocking truth behind how wealthy people grow their money. Quietly, consistently, and sometimes unfairly. And most importantly, what you can do to start playing their game. Because once you understand the system, you can rise to riches. Here's the problem. Most people work hard their entire lives, chasing promotions, saving what's left, hoping it'll be enough. But they still feel stuck, still stressed, still one paycheck away from panic. Meanwhile, the rich are doubling, tripling, even multiplying their wealth without working harder. It's not because they're smarter or more talented. It's because they've learned how to use the system to their advantage. They know where to put their money, how to make it grow, and how to protect it. The truth is, the game is not fair, but you can learn how to play it better. And in this video, we're breaking down 10 specific things the wealthy do that most people never even think about. Simple shifts that create massive results. Let's dive in. The wealthy know something most people don't want to admit. The system is rigged. It favors business owners, investors, and asset holders, not employees. But instead of complaining, they study the rules and learn how to win within them. They use tax codes, legal entities, and structures like trusts to protect and grow their wealth. For example, while most people are taxed on their salary, the rich earn through capital gains, which are taxed less. What can you do right now? Start learning how money really works. Dive into topics like taxes, corporations, and how the wealthy protect their income. That knowledge alone changes everything. Because once you understand the rules of the game, you stop playing like a pawn and start playing to win. Here's one of the biggest wealth hacks the rich use every day. They don't spend their money the way most people do. While the average person buys liabilities like expensive cars, clothes, or the latest tech, the rich buy assets, things that make them more money over time. Assets like stocks, rental properties, online businesses, or even intellectual property. It's not that they don't spend on nice things, they just make sure their assets pay for those things first. Want to apply this? Before your next purchase, ask yourself one question. Is this going to grow in value or lose it? If it loses value, wait. If it grows, invest. Because every dollar you spend is either working for you or working against you. The rich choose assets first. That's why they keep getting richer. Most people are focused on earning more money, but the rich, they focus on multiplying what they already have. They don't just work for money, they make money work for them. Over and over again. How they reinvest profits. They use compounding. They build systems that keep generating income, even when they're not working. Let's say you earn $100 from a freelance gig. Most people spend it, but the wealthy reinvest that 100 into something that brings 200, then 400, then 800. Want to start now? Take your next small win and reinvest it. Into education, a digital product, a tool, or even the stock market. Because the rich don't just ask how to earn once, they ask, how do I turn $1 into 10? Most people are afraid of debt, and with good reason. They've seen it used the wrong way. But the rich, they use debt as a tool, not as a trap. While the average person goes into debt to buy things that lose value, the wealthy borrow money to buy assets that produce income. They take out loans to invest in real estate, launch businesses, or expand operations. It's strategic, calculated, and intentional. Here's how you can shift your mindset. Before using credit, ask, will this debt create more money or just more payments? If it won't bring a return, don't touch it. But if it will help you grow something bigger, it might be the smartest move you make. The rich don't fear debt. They control it and let it build their wealth. In the beginning, everyone trades time for money. It's how most people start. But the wealthy don't stay there forever. They know time is limited, so they build ways to earn without showing up. They create digital products. They build businesses. They invest in income-producing assets, so money keeps flowing, even when they're offline. Let's break it down. If you earn $100 for 1 hour of work, you have to keep working to earn more. But if you create something once, like a course, a template, or an online store, it can keep earning every day, with no extra hours from you. Want to make the shift? Start by turning one of your skills into a product or system. Because freedom doesn't come from working more. It comes from building something that works without you. Here's a key difference between the rich and everyone else. Most people focus on income, but the rich focus on ownership. They don't just want a paycheck. They want a piece of the thing that creates the paycheck. They own equity in companies. They build personal brands. They buy property. They invest in intellectual property, like books, software, or digital assets. Because when you own something valuable, it can pay you again and again, long after the work is done. Think of it this way. You can work for a company, or you can build one. You can rent forever, or own the building. You can earn once, or own the system that earns forever. Want to apply this? Start building something you own, even if it's small, because ownership is what turns effort into wealth. The rich are intentional about who and what they surround themselves with. They know that environment shapes mindset, and mindset shapes results. While most people stay in circles filled with doubt, distraction, and small thinking, the wealthy place themselves in growth environments. They join masterminds, work with mentors, listen to people playing at higher levels. Even their social media feeds are curated, full of content that fuels their goals. So ask yourself, who are you listening to every day? What ideas are you letting into your head? Because those voices shape your choices. Here's one thing you can do right now. Unfollow accounts that drain your focus. Follow people who inspire action. Get around others, building something real. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to take control, because your environment is either feeding your growth or choking it. Most people use money to buy things. The rich use money to buy time. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, not a new phone, car, or vacation. So instead of doing everything themselves, they delegate, they automate, they build teams, they invest in tools that save hours, not just impress people. Let's say you earn $50 an hour. Why spend 3 hours doing something you could outsource for 20? The wealthy ask that question all the time, because every hour they free up is another hour they can use to think, build, or scale. Want to start? Find one task you do weekly that drains your time or energy. Then ask, can I automate this? Can I outsource it? Buy time when you can. And use it to create things that last. Most people think in days and weeks. The rich think in years, while others chase quick wins. They make moves that won't pay off right away, but will explode later. They invest in skills, they build brands, they start businesses that take time to grow, because they understand this truth. Big rewards take big patience. The average person asks, how can I make money this weekend? The wealthy ask, what can I build today that will keep paying me for the next 10 years? Want to shift your perspective? Pick one long-term move this week. Start a YouTube channel. Buy your first stock. Launch a product that builds over time. It won't feel fast, but it will be worth it. Because real wealth isn't about what pays fast. It's about what pays forever. The rich don't just build wealth for themselves. They build it for the next generation. While most people spend everything they earn, the wealthy think beyond their lifetime. They teach their kids about money. They set up trusts and investment accounts. They pass down businesses, brands, and assets. It's not about spoiling their family. It's about setting up legacy. And here's the truth. You don't need millions to start thinking this way. You can start by learning the habits, documenting what you build, and teaching what you learn to the people closest to you. Because one idea, one skill, one mindset shift passed down can change everything for the next generation. Wealth that's protected grows. And the rich, they don't just earn it, they preserve it. The truth is, most people will never be taught these things. They'll keep working harder, saving a little, and wondering why nothing changes. But now, you see the difference. The wealthy don't follow the same path. They play a different game, with different rules. And the good news is, you can learn those rules. You can apply them. You can change your story. The question is, will you? If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button, subscribe to Rise to Riches, and comment below. What's the first move you're going to make after watching this? Because knowledge is powerful, but action is everything. You don't have to be born rich. You just have to think differently, move strategically, and play the long game. Keep learning, keep building, and rise to riches.